What's up, everybody? This Cashew.
This your boy TK.
It's your girl Diamonds.
It's your girl Tasty.
And we are
Hip Hop Millennials Podcast.
Hey,
What's up?
new
Hey,
week,
y'all.
new
Welcome
teams. Okay, so how long can you actually keep a real tree? Like, can you put up a real tree on Thanksgiving like people do and then last until
Yeah.
Christmas?
Yeah, if you
Yeah.
want
I mean, yeah, it don't die that fast.
You gotta take care of that
It'll
motherfucker.
dry
That
out if
true
you don't
though,
water
yeah.
it. But yeah, you can keep it.
You fuck around, have insects.
Some
in your
people don't
shit.
take that stuff down till like mid-January.
Yeah, and then you gotta like either get somebody to chop it up or like, you know what I'm saying? Them just be big as hell.
December
Hell
26th, my Christmas is down. Okay, I'm done.
The next day,
I'm done with it.
man, I'm down with that
Over.
shit.
I feel you.
I don't know, man. I'm excited about it, and I can't wait to. Well, the pressure of buying gifts is over. That shit was like low key stressing me. You know what I'm
always
saying?
is.
Like, fuck, you just want people to be happy.
Yeah.
And then I feel like that takes away from the excitement. Like it changes it from just
Right, we
giving
know what
gifts
it
to
is.
like now it's pressure on me to make sure
It's
somebody's
only
happy.
bad when you get the wrong reaction to a gift you done.
That
Like, you're
shit
excited
have you
to give
hot.
somebody something, and then they give you the wrong reaction. You like, oh,
Have you ever gave somebody the wrong reaction?
me?
Anybody?
No.
Like,
I try my best not to. Like, I'm smiling, I'm
Yes.
happy. Like, you know, like I don't like to do that to people.
I hate when
not
somebody blatant.
I'm trying to think. I don't remember.
You ever just blatantly got the wrong thing and you
Yeah,
couldn't
I've gotten
help?
the wrong
This
thing,
is the
like-
wrong color. This is the
Be
wrong.
looking-
This ain't it.
Right. Yeah.
What is this?
Can't hide your
Right.
disappointment.
Like,
Oh, you
Especially
did it
when
like
come to,
that?
like shoes or something.
Oh
I'm
man.
not.
You
no.
get Shaqs instead of Jordans.
You know your parents was good for that back in the day. This is just like what they wanted, right? These look the same.
It's not.
My dad was good for that.
They
saying
always
something looked
find
the same.
the only
It's the
Jordan
exact
that
same
nigga
shoe.
ain't never. That bitch ain't got no number. Like what number Jordan these is? Nigga don't. They don't have a
It's
number.
Space Recruit.
This nigga's doing a cartwheel instead of the airbag. Like he
Right.
upside down.
That was when he
Oh
was
my
in
God.
camp.
You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And for all the parents out there, no, the shoe doesn't look the same, and it
No.
never did.
Stop doing y'all kids like that. Okay, you getting them beat up in school.
Exactly.
But sometimes they don't have it. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, do you want no shoes? And that's a real thing too. And I think sometimes we get so stuck on labels that, I mean, I'll never flex. You know,
I
I,
mean,
like
no,
those things.
I
I,
don't
like
even-
nice things. So I'm not trying to act like I
I'm
don't
stuck
like.
on labels.
Yeah.
But
See, I
what
don't
I'm
even think
saying
it's the label though. I
but
think it's just like
it
don't.
is, though,
Well, no,
because-
I mean like don't. If you're not gonna get it, just don't get it. Don't
But
act
then
like
what
you want and
else?
get a fake. Don't get no
But
fake
what
shit.
I'm saying is,
Don't have Jordan looking pregnant, bro.
But
Just
what
don't get a Jordan
what
pregnant.
I'm
man.
saying is, but getting the fake one is no different than getting like off brand, like having some and ones. That's not fake
Well, you
Jordans.
get these
but-
Reeboks. I mean, Reeboks are pretty cheap. You know what I'm saying?
That's all I'm saying. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, or getting
Or
something
get
from Walmart, or like they
Pumas,
still.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, but that's still a name brand, and some
Nah, I
parents
feel you.
ain't. You know what I'm saying? They
I'm
not
th- I'm
even.
thinking
They
about
not even
cheaper
going
name
to
brands.
Shoe Carnival. They going to Walmart.
Oh right, you ain't even at Value. What's the other one? Yeah, like you said, Shoe Carnival. What was the other one?
Value City?
Yeah, you go,
Value
yeah.
Village?
Yeah, right.
Something with value on it.
right.
Hell yeah, man. Let's get into these topics, man. Do y'all fuck with SZA?
I like.
I don't know a lot of her songs,
I
but
fuck
she
with
has a
SZA
nice
hard.
voice.
We got a big SZA fan over here, man. I feel like that was
my
one of the
bitch.
first things we ever talked about. We went to the championship tour when they came.
She's been out for a while, right?
She's been out for a
Yeah.
minute. Control came out. So she released SOS. That's a follow up to her 2017 album, which all her longtime fans, I don't know where the fuck SZA been at. But you know, Kendrick, he was the breadwinner at TDE. So, you know, when you keeping the lights on, everybody else, they gotta
Going
come
back
after
burner.
you.
Oh, so she
You
was
know?
on a label with him.
Yeah,
See, I didn't know
she's a
that
part of
was-
TDE, and now that he's gone, all the TDE artists are dropping albums now.
Right.
So SZA just dropped, and I mean, I like it. I played it. I listened to it about 3 times. She evolved as an artist. She's rapping on there.
Okay.
So I'm like, what? Oh,
Is
so
it
you
male
spitting?
bashing?
No, she's not a male basher. She's more of a revenge on my ex
She'll
type.
get back.
She
Oh,
get
okay,
back.
okay. I like that though.
Not
The
like
first-
fuck niggas, but more so like I'm finna
Yeah.
go fuck niggas.
Yeah,
You see what I'm
okay.
saying?
yeah.
Yeah.
Like you got me, so I'm definitely getting your ass back.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
she
like
on
that,
some-
though.
She got a
on some get
song. I think one of the first songs. Number 2 is Kill Bill,
Yeah.
and the chorus is I Might Kill My Ex.
Yeah, I might kill my
Oh
ex.
wow.
And she got a song over there called Smoking on My Ex Pack.
That's damn.
Whoever her ex is, fuck her. That's all I
Right.
know, 'cause-
Drake was one of her exes.
Well, it must be him.
So he-
It
yeah.
might be him.
And
That
you
was
know-
a minute ago though.
Yeah, that was a
Didn't
minute
it?
ago. But like I was saying about the TDE performance, like they were here and she didn't make it because supposedly her vocal cords was shot. She hurt her vocal cords or something. I was so mad, man. Because I always supported, you know, the music.
You
She's
gotta
dope.
drink that tea, man.
Man, what? And the first single I think she dropped on this album was called Shirt. with Lil Keith Stanfield in the video. That's a dope video. The album is good. Compared to the first one, I don't really want to compare. I'm going to just treat it like its own body of work. I'll give it a good 9.
Okay, what's the years apart of that?
2017. and the one that just dropped last Friday. And I was waiting. I was one of them thirsty fans. You know, it was 11:59. I was on my way home.
Right.
Let me see what SZA talking about. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that mother drop.
That pen's still sharp. She have a lot of problems with the label dropping when she want to drop. It's good as a long time listener to finally hear it.
A lot more R&B. I feel, well, to me personally, I feel like the game is saturated with rappers and shit.
Yeah, and she actually can sing.
She
man.
can. She sounds really good.
And she,
Like,
and she has a unique style. She's from St. Louis, and she grew up in New Jersey. She born in St. Louis, so you know that's a unique blend. There.
That is.
If you had to rate the album, what would you rate?
I'm gonna give it an 8, maybe high 9. You know, high 8, 9.
Okay, I'm gonna have to listen to it. I didn't know, but I'm a fan. Like, well, I guess I can't say I'm a fan if I didn't know she was having an album, but I like her music. Like,
I mean, it kind of dropped out of nowhere. It was like she said something, but it wasn't like super promo.
And I don't really be on social media like that for
Me either. I don't know.
Speaking of albums dropping, Kels.
I admit it.
He back.
But
He's back.
y'all know we heard these songs before, right? Yes. I admit it.
Well, that's the name of the album.
It was a song. It's like 3 songs at the end,
I
lined
only-
up like trapped
yeah, I
in the
only
closet.
heard, like,
it's called "I Admit It" 1, 2,
I heard
and
a
3.
snippet
This
of one of
nigga.
them.
Yeah.
I admit it. I admit it.
But did
I like
you-
the ladies young and old?
Okay, but did
Yeah.
y'all hear the interview that he did? That
Yeah,
he
from
saying
jail.
that he
Wasn't
didn't
him,
do it.
yeah.
you
And
know?
honestly, I believe that.
I believe it too.
Why would he
How
drop that
could
trying to
you?
get out of
Well,
jail?
yeah.
Okay, so but my question is though, can people really, like, I may be old, can people really do that?
Yes.
Take your voice and make you say
Yes.
whatever the hell you want to say?
I
'Cause
think that
all
is-
I know is the snippet I heard that was Kels, bro.
I think it's enough
No, he's
software.
saying somebody dropped the album and trying to profit off him without him having any knowledge.
But no,
of it.
that's what. But I'm saying though, the song, it sounds like he sung the song. That's what I'm
He
saying.
did
like,
sing it. Those are his songs. He released them before. This is like somebody to gather some of his songs up. Because I Admit It song came out like 4 years ago.
Oh, okay.
I remember the internet was buzzing about it, and he really didn't admit to nothing.
But I mean, he made a good point because he was like, "Why would I do that?" And I'm trying to go for an appeal. That didn't make sense.
That's
Like,
real. I ain't gonna lie. At first, when I first heard about it, I was like, "Yeah, you did that shit. You trying to get some money up?
I
with
did,
some
yeah,
lawyers
'cause you-
and
yeah, 'cause-
shit."
So wait, these
don't
are
think
because I thought on when I was the little TMZ thing,
Mm-hmm.
like he was like them wasn't his songs.
Oh, it's him. It's
But
definitely him.
He's saying
you
that's
can
what-
hear his
no,
voice,
I,
I'm saying,
I
yeah.
know, but what I'm saying is he's saying that it's not him at all.
That is him.
Well,
I've
it may
heard
not
those
be
Like,
songs.
production
not
or whatever,
his
You
but
know,
that's definitely
I
his
think
voice
that
though.
I do think that it is technology.
Oh, like talk to somebody.
Well, you can take a voice. It's like his shit is everywhere. His voice is everywhere, and I
That's
do feel like you
crazy.
can put it on a computer and change it. I do believe that.
Or you know how like
I
some
don't.
people. Oh, go
But the
ahead.
same way that some. Oh, so sorry.
I don't know. I'm not. I don't think so. I don't. He's saying that those aren't his songs. Like he's like,
Yeah.
that's not me. I'm not. That's not me.
I've heard about people also like
I
they
don't know.
like take
I don't
words
think he
of
would do
like
that.
you know, like somebody like they'll take specific words from everything else and kind of like make it sound like you're saying. The
I
sentence
heard
kind of
that Munch song by what's her name?
Ice Spice.
Ice Spice rapped with Jay-Z's voice.
Wow.
So they have done some, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's
So-
possible.
Okay. Boom. I pulled it up. So he quoted. He said, "I hope people recognize my voice and know that he wouldn't be recording in the middle of a legal battle." Unquote. Like so, he's saying that this is like he denying
Nothing
it, like
whatsoever, yeah.
having to. Yeah. He's like somebody's trying to frame him because he's going up for an appeal.
Yeah, that
and
mean-
he said that somebody's trying to
The
set
way
him up.
he sung that word pedophile though, that sounded like your
I
boy
mean,
Kels.
I'm not saying.
Okay, so that I
Why
Admit It
am I
song
a
came
pedophile?
out like literally 4 years ago,
That's
y'all.
crazy.
And I'll play a little snippet of the shit. Y'all can tell me if y'all think this sound like his voice or not. Because this is definitely him.
Because I haven't listened to him.
I heard a little
I
snippet.
refuse. I refuse.
I admit it was so hard to focus. I didn't go to classes. I admit that
That's
I dropped out of
obviously
school.
him.
I admit that
Oh, so that's the original. I see what you're
Yeah,
saying.
like he if you want to play
But
that
is that
game,
song
Robert,
on the one
it's
that
on
was
there.
released?
It's
just
3
now?
of them. This whole song is 19 minutes long. They broke it up into 3 songs.
And that was
kind of like
recorded
Trapped in the
4
Closet.
years
Yes,
ago,
and
though?
this is 4 years ago on YouTube. It came out.
And so the other songs are new songs.
None of them are new. It's just
'Cause I didn't
they
really,
put them
you know.
together into an album. Like all
They made 'em into
like some
something,
Tupac
So
shit.
I wonder why is he? I don't understand.
He trying to distance himself from the title. I Admit It.
But that's what I'm saying.
That shit
like,
sounds horrible.
It
That's
sounds
what I don't
horrible.
understand. I guess that's what if these are old songs. See, I didn't know that. So in that being said, I don't understand how he's saying that. Like,
Because they caught him completely off guard. Like you just imagine your lawyer trying to get your case
Tell you
together,
it's
so
an
all of a
album
sudden it's an
I
album
said.
about Cole
Random.
Bennett. Somebody trying to keep his ass in there.
It's got to be somebody close to him because who has the why would you
access
say-
to his
yeah,
shit?
There you go. That's the word I'm looking for.
Man, niggas get their shit leaked all the time.
That's true.
Man,
I
it could
done
be
seen
the
motherfuckers
engineer, it
crack
could be the
hard
security
drives,
guard, it
yeah.
could be anybody, you know.
That's
But
crazy.
keep your ass in jail. You ain't getting out.
That's appeal my regardless if the shit came out or not. You're not getting the appeal. Let's just get that clear. Some
He
are
said, "I'm
not.
in here working on the appeal, nigga.
Keep working.
Even if you got that appeal, you still got 30 years to face over here.
Right.
Yeah.
You ain't appealing everything.
That's funny.
Robert, it's over.
You know what I'm saying? Tory Lanez, man. And this
Another
dude,
one.
him and R. Kelly, man, they some consistent topics.
Yeah, they stay getting
They-
locked up. Well, charges. They get
Right,
they get
right.
charges. Excuse me.
They
But I
star.
mean, they definitely different charges. Though. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. This dude, he's on trial. The trial is started.
Yeah.
It's
So,
about he just got off a house arrest not too long ago. I saw the video. They cut
Yeah,
the
he had the
ankle.
ankle,
Thing off.
Yeah.
ankle bracelet.
Y'all see how he be trying to play everything like he making this shit
He
happen.
cool as
Like,
hell.
nigga, you just abide by your time when they took it off. You didn't
Exactly.
pull no strings. You just you did your time, sir. Calm down.
So his new felony charge.
Gross.
Negligence on December 5th, and then they said that if he convicted, then he might face up to 6 years in prison.
And this is the firearm that was supposedly
also be
used?
deported.
Yeah.
I see. That's what I'm unclear of because it's like he already pled guilty to the other felony with the. I'm not. You know what I'm saying? They're not saying if this is the same gun. They're just like, oh, it's a new charge. This, you know what I'm saying? But I think
I
so.
would
Like,
assume
you know
so
what I'm
because
saying?
if it's associated with the case,
Right.
why would it make it? You know what I'm saying? Not making any sense because they added it to. You know what I'm saying?
But you know, he would be getting in other shit too. You see what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Oh,
In
yeah,
other
yeah, yeah,
situations,
yeah.
and they're not really being clear. They just like,
Right.
oh, he already got these charges, and then he just
Right.
picked up. But they never said with Meg's case.
No, they did.
They did? Okay, okay.
No, they
I'm
said
like, I
in
didn't see that.
the Meg case that he has a new felony pending.
See this motherfucker.
Do y'all
Right.
feel like he's either really guilty or he's not guilty at all? Because
I don't
to
know.
keep
I think
getting in
it's
trouble,
50-50.
I don't.
to keep getting
I
in
don't
trouble,
know.
I think
right?
it's 50-50. I think he shot the gun off, but I just don't think he hit her.
I think it was an accident. Like I think he accidentally did it, but he did it. If that makes sense, I don't know.
The dude came out and said that she didn't have no bullet fragments or anything.
Yeah.
I
It
figured
wasn't
once
the
that
bullet
came
fragments.
back,
They
Shrapnel?
said it hit the window and the
Glass.
glass
Yeah,
shards.
glass cut her foot up.
Like cut her
I
foot
know
up.
you fucking-
So
No, but
technically
is
that means
real.
you didn't get
Somebody
shot.
like,
No, but
God.
shot at though, like attempted.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that changes everything.
But
Because
if
she
so,
said Tory shot me.
Well, I guess shards could fly that fast.
And
if-
because that happened because you shot that gun. You see what I'm
Well,
saying?
yeah,
Like,
yeah. But see, that's the thing though. The actual headline said he physically
me.
shot her.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And she
So,
also said she didn't see him.
Tory Lanez fucking shot me. What
I
is they
just
talking
can't.
about?
I just can't wait to see what the fuck how this ends. I'm ready for it to
about to
end.
find out.
This shit been going on for about 4 years now.
I mean,
Yeah.
you think he'd be mad? I mean, deported would suck, but I mean, hey, he
You don't have to come to America to make money.
You
don't.
absolutely.
Shit, you
bro.
from Canada anyway.
I think they just come over here just for the experience, like the parties, because we're going to LA and Miami, and they don't have
Yeah.
none of those in Canada. At least that we don't know of. I'm sorry. I don't know.
Toronto,
no, they say Canada lit. Like,
They got beaches in Canada? Is that a thing?
I don't think
not
so.
sure.
But Canada, but you know, Canada is huge.
Oh,
Like,
absolutely.
it's probably
Yeah.
it stretches the length of the U.S.
That's why
and farther.
Drake is a billionaire.
Yeah, this dude, I don't know, man. Tory, we're
a
not
hothead,
getting
man.
enough though. They picked out the jury. They did a jury selection. They started the trial. Like I'm ready for it to kind of speed up. They said it's only 10 days long. I don't know if that's 10 days back to back or 10. You know, what
But
I'm
it's only
saying?
even been this long just because they celebrities. If this was a regular dude, Tory Lanez would have been tried 3 weeks ago.
Hey, 3 years ago.
Right, when it happened.
Hell yeah, but
depending on where it is, no, some motherfuckers be sitting awaiting trial, just sitting.
Yeah.
Oh, when he
Long
was just
time.
out. I
Long
see
yeah,
what you're
time.
saying.
and
So he just
sometimes
out
you
of
be in
mind.
jail. Y'all ever seen somebody get arrested and they don't even know their court date?
Yeah, they
Yeah.
just wait.
Yeah, they just
They
sitting
just
there.
sitting
I
there.
done seen people be in jail for a year or two before they even see a judge.
You just sitting there. But they
Right.
say you innocent, proven guilty.
Yeah, but I don't know. Tory, we'll see. I'm kind of losing interest in him in this whole thing because they don't really give us enough.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just ready to see how it ends.
Is it going to be on TV like how they do the other ones?
Hell no.
That'd be-
It would have been. It started.
Oh,
You know what
I
I'm
see what
saying?
you're
It's
saying.
already
If it was
started.
going to, yeah.
But let's go ahead and get into this. Come have a taste with tea.
Hey y'all.
Sipping.
Right. So, you know, it's the holidays. It be hella, y'all ever seen the movie Four Christmases? Well, I
That's
know
mine.
you seen it.
No.
I know. Okay.
For Christmases.
I don't think I've seen.
So Anyways, that's gonna tie into the question.
All right.
So say basically the movie is about they're dating and they never met each other's families, and then they finally meet each other's families, and then they realize that they're not the same people who they are presenting to the person that they're dating. And so the question is like, what would you do if you went like with somebody family home and then you found out, like, say you thinking it's your man and he big dog, but then he get to the house and he like getting beat on, he getting beat the fuck up, like he done changed his
like
name, like
somebody
he's
else
not
kinda
the
like
same
changing it.
person
Okay.
who he's presenting himself to be like in present day. Would you stick with the person or you go?
Okay, I needed like an example. Like,
So
if
okay,
you get
so
there
say
and
you
they-
date, so say you find out that they changed their name and they never told you that they changed their name, and y'all finna get married.
and they lived like another type of life.
And you like go
they
over
used to be
their
like
family
real
house
fat
and
and
it's
shit,
some-
something
Or
like
just
that.
anything is, but to the extreme, like not
Like a dramatic change.
I'm trying to think of something that would bother me enough to be like, oh hell no, because some people have like, if you was fat, I don't care. You look good now. You know, I need like, if, were you like a man in your family? You go home and everybody calling you Bobby.
okay. Take it to the next level. What if
Like-
they had like a secreted kid that they gave up for
Okay, so-
adoption?
okay,
but maybe like at 12, you know what I'm saying, and they just gave it, you know what I'm saying, and but they
Just
never,
something, yeah, something.
you know what I'm saying, something that's like, and
I don't care.
you don't care.
Yeah, like if you gave the kid up for adoption, I mean the kid ain't a part of your life. If you had a hidden kid at your mama's house and we go see it, then that's
In the
a
attic
different
or some
thing.
shit.
That's a different thing.
Yeah.
You don't never come around and see this person. You know, that's weird.
Yeah.
But like,
You wouldn't care. What about you?
It depends on what it is. Like
Yeah.
if even if something as simple as a name change will raise red flags to me. Like if I get to your parents' house and they calling you a whole nother name, like
But
I'm
that's
like,
weird.
Hold on.
Right.
Like I would be like, who the
but
hell
why
are you?
is your parents calling you another name if you changed your name?
No,
Because then
like
you know how parents
if
be
we
like,
sitting at
I'll
the
call you
table,
when
I
call
named
you.
you
such and
Christian.
such,
I'm calling you Christian.
And it's a difference between like everybody, like friends and everything. You start noticing like, okay, well, these people calling you this, and you,
Right.
or say if you was like
around
cool
me.
as
It's like that
hell.
movie The Peoples. Remember?
Yeah, it would
She was
be-
turned
Okay,
up.
yeah,
You see what I'm
yeah.
saying?
It would be so weird. Like it would make me think like, okay,
She
do
got
I
breast
know this
What else
person?
is you
Just like
hiding?
what happened to
Yeah,
town.
like
Yeah.
that right there. Like, do I
Now that's
really know
the
you?
That's what I'm
example I
saying.
want.
You would feel
I
like you're
don't know.
secretive.
Yeah.
Like what you
I don't
hiding?
know.
I'm not down with secrets.
And I feel like
Yeah,
that's
me neither.
secretive. You know what I'm
Weird.
saying? Like that's. I don't think I could get past. Like
That to me, and it depends on how long we've been together too. Like, you know, because if we've been together for a minute, you could have told me. But if it's like, you know what I'm saying, depending on, but
right.
It
I
depends
mean,
on what type of secret it is, right?
that too though.
yes and no, because I think some stuff should be off the bat, and then I think some
You
stuff.
gotta ease them up again too.
Yeah, just because you know.
I feel like if you have a kid that you don't talk about and I don't know about, that's probably one of the biggest red flags.
Yeah.
Like that's something that would literally change my way of looking at you.
I
You
had
know?
met somebody, and they was definitely like they didn't have no kids, and
And
then
they had
I found
kids.
out they had.
Yeah, that's wild.
Like,
But did you ask him why did he lie about it?
no,
That's weird.
Because what's the point? Like at this point,
you gonna lie about having kids.
I'm not
It ain't-
denying.
You gonna
my
lie to
child
tell
for
me why you
nobody.
lie about it, yes,
Exactly.
Okay, so second question, what type of porn do you watch?
What type of porn do we watch?
You know, everybody doesn't watch the same thing.
No,
It
that's
de-
true.
Look, it's levels to it too, though, because you start out somewhere,
Yeah.
and
And
then
by the
you
time-
know,
Go
down a
it might end up.
it's like a
on-
rabbit hole.
Right.
I'm going for. I think we all going for the black booties, big black booties.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know if I actually
No,
go
everybody
in and type something in. It's
Wait.
like you might type in a name.
I don't know names,
I know
but
who I like.
I'm very specific in the category that I
Really?
I don't like Hollywood porn. Like
You
I
like
feel-
homemade porn?
Yeah, like
with-
I don't
like the-
I don't like. I feel like first of all, shut the fuck up. Nobody sounds like that. Like, you know what I'm
and
saying?
that's
I feel
now.
like it's
Yeah,
acting.
Yeah,
It's like
nowadays
acting.
everything is with the cell phone.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah,
they
they
be
definitely
like, bro,
Yeah.
come on, bro. No.
I'm into anime.
Really
the hentai.
That's,
Yeah.
That's your
secret
go-to?
pleasure? Right.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Like, I don't
So
know
like,
why, but it's just,
familiar cartoons or just like the anime people.
like characters, like
Oh, okay.
characters that look like kind of like Sailor Moon and all them
Oh
characters.
yeah,
Like just
they
kinda
always
like
make
that.
them like chiseled and shit.
Yeah, like,
right.
I don't know.
You don't
It's
mind if
just
they have a
interesting.
tail and some horns?
Yeah.
No,
I
no,
didn't see it go
not,
left.
Not
They do
so
good-
far with
yeah.
the animals, but,
Yeah, but more
like just the characters, like the
Cartoon
people, like the.
people.
I
yeah.
understand that now more than I ever did.
Yeah.
You know, like when I was younger, I knew people who had, it, and I was just like,
You're weird.
Yeah, fucking
but
yes, you're weird,
as you
bro.
get older, you learn. Like
Yeah.
I could see erotic shit and everything. How people, everybody got,
Like you said, long as they ain't like no horns or
Nah,
any
see, I don't
shit
do the
like
animals.
that.
Like that's too far.
or they got an animal face.
Yeah, right.
I like gay male porn.
Do you?
That's weird.
Gay male.
I do.
That's
Okay.
interesting. Why though?
Okay,
Yeah.
so I was
No,
like,
for
I'm
me,
act like I don't know,
yeah,
but I do.
I'm actually curious.
because it's just like I don't know. I never and this was even before I started dealing with men. Like when I was with women, like I don't know. I think it's because I'm so maybe like aggressive and strong, and
Or
then
like a
it's like
dominant thing.
I don't know what the two. It's like two big niggas. I don't know. Like I don't know. I like it. Like
I mean,
I like it.
Look, no judgment, girl.
I
So
like
just
it.
like,
No
what you
judgment.
like.
Like-
the dominating of
But
one
I
or
don't
the
like
other?
I like it when it be like two masculine men.
Oh,
Yeah,
not like
not
two
as
girls
feminine.
saying,
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay,
That,
That's interesting.
that is
Nah,
not
I
for real.
mean-
That
But
is-
not all the time. Like it just depends.
is
like,
that your go-to?
Yes, when I'm alone. Yes,
I will
So
hope
you
so. while
prefer
you're
that
alone,
over girl
I
on
would.
girl?
I don't like girl on girl. Porn.
Okay.
But you know what?
I've heard a lot of
What
people
is
say
the
that.
difference for
There's
a
no
man
difference.
watching girl on
And
girl?
a
She said the
woman
dominant,
watching-
like the
yeah.
strong,
Yeah.
like the
Yeah.
aggression. Like,
Yeah.
But I
guess
mean,
men
he's
have
saying
more
as in
aggression.
like it ain't no different than us watching lesbian porn. She's
Yeah,
watching. It's no
yeah.
different. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
Get it off how you get it off.
I don't. I mean, I used to like. It's so crazy. I'm always the opposite. Like when I was only with women, I used to watch straight porn all the time. But then
Okay.
like,
Yo, break that down.
You said-
I don't know.
Okay.
I guess because it's like it's just different. Maybe.
Oh, from what you're
Actually
home kind of
doing,
thing,
and
yeah.
it just opens up different realms, you know,
makes sense.
Yeah.
and you just your mind gets thinking, but it's not even a like you want that, because if you want that you can get it, like you
Of
know what I'm saying.
course.
So
Yeah.
it's not even, you know, but it's just I don't know, it's just a part of like
What you do.
yeah.
Okay, so does that, and it don't affect your sex life in any way? Like, you know how they say sometimes you get to watch a certain porn.
Oh,
a
like,
lot.
like if you watch
You
it
be
too much.
wanting that, and that be what turn you on, and then you look at what your partner, and of course your partner's not a big man. You know, if it's a woman.
That doesn't bother me because the women that I deal with let me do what
What
I
you
want
do.
to
You
want
them
to
to
do.
them. You know what I'm saying?
Do they
I
be
can-
into it too?
They into what I want them to be into.
Okay. Yeah.
Well, but yeah,
Do it
most of the
change for
time
y'all as men?
What?
Like y'all look at certain porn,
I
and
mean,
y'all women may not
sometimes
be
you
that
can look-
shape. And then y'all,
Sometimes, and it depends on why you going to look at that particular
Yeah.
type. Like if you don't want to get into porn that looks totally different than a woman that you with all the way.
Yeah.
Because you might.
because y'all won't like y'all women no more.
Or you can't be like y'all just normal, you know what I'm saying, doggy side, and you watching some BDM all the time. Like,
It kind
you
of
watching
I
light
mean,
bondage.
that doesn't
Like,
bother me though. Oh, I mean, because
It's like a mind thing,
person
though.
that I was with liked the exact opposite of like me.
Yeah.
And we always watch that kind all the time, and I don't. But it didn't bother me. I don't know. Like it.
Yeah.
Like maybe it did, and but like honestly, I don't know. Maybe because I like women too.
Yeah.
So it was more of like you know.
It
what I'm
depends
saying?
on, and it depends on who the person you with, right?
Yeah.
Because I remember, like, I never really been into watching flicks and stuff with the person I'm with, because it just was
Yeah,
always
that's- yeah,
awkward
I've
to
never
me.
done-
Like, I
yeah.
never had
You see
nobody
ass
so
smacking on TV.
so open with it where they made it a comfortable thing. Like,
Really?
yeah, it
See,
just.
me and anybody that like we watch it together.
Yeah,
like,
I never got, I
can't-
guess,
I
lucky
just
in that
never
way.
wanted
to.
Like, I remember one time I went to somebody's house and they they had their flicks. You remember with DVDs?
Right.
There was the DVDs on the
Had 'em
floor.
ready.
And I was
Right.
like
Okay.
going through them just because you be
Wow.
curious about people's movies. And then I was like, wait, these is flicks. And I was like, so what you about to
This
do? And
was
she
all
started,
white.
she started trying to clean them up and put them away. And I was,
you didn't get a reaction she thought you was gonna get.
Right.
yeah, I
You should have
mean,
just picked one and be like, this one, babe.
exactly.
But that's what I mean. I don't know. I just think it's y'all are getting aroused together. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all can watch it together. You're touching each other.
It's all good until somebody be like, oh, this what you like?
That's stupid
I hate
though.
people like
Like
I guess that's I always get stupid then.
you know what I'm saying?
no,
You know
for
what
real,
I'm
that
saying?
always happens,
I've never watched any kind of flick with an ex.
That's
either.
so
Like,
crazy.
ever.
So do
Like,
y'all like
I always do it by
masturbate together?
Yes, we masturbate each other or together,
together.
or like I'm touching you and you're
Oh,
touching
that's
me,
different.
and
Oh,
it's
so you
like
use it with okay.
right. We're
I
like
got
we're
you.
watching
'Cause
it, and then
sometimes
we
you can
might
get
even
it
be
started.
talking
Yeah.
like.
Okay.
Like, oh, babe, you would do her. You know what I'm saying? I'd be like, hell yeah. Then I'd be horny. Yeah, I don't know. Like,
hey, you got lucky.
I don't know.
Because
Yeah.
I'm telling you, motherfuckers be on some bullshit.
They be making
I don't know.
it
But I told you
awkward,
again,
like,
I'm not
you
a
know?
jealous person. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
people-
Like,
people
I
make it
feel
awkward.
like, shit, that's making, she not here, nigga. She making
Right.
you more horny for me. And
Right.
we
Yeah.
fucking.
I think that's like one of the
dumb.
biggest secrets people keep hidden is their
That's
poor
crazy.
choices.
Like,
choices,
yeah.
yo.
Yeah.
Go to-
Wait
That's
till
why
you go
I act
through
like a
somebody's
person
search
know
history.
that.
Yeah.
That's if you can find it. You don't
Yeah,
need to go
exactly.
to the
So you like albino bitches?
like, God damn, bro.
Ashamed.
People keep
Right.
get
Hey,
too
I heard of
personal.
somebody who actually was into like midget porn before. It kind of
It's a
That's the
lot
thing,
of
too.
can go
categories.
down the
Yeah,
rabbit hole.
it is a whole lot.
I'm very specific. Like, as soon as I get on the
Mm-hmm.
website, I go to the search bar and I'm searching exactly
What I like,
It'll
yes.
be either like male and male or like
Yeah.
I like single male masturbation. I like those videos too.
Okay, so when I get on there, the first thing that catch you
But
is
I'll
the
type that.
thumbnails.
Yeah, I just
Look,
scroll
look,
through the
look,
dumb
Well,
look at the
yeah,
pictures.
whatever.
See, you know what? That's so crazy. That's a nigga thing. Like,
That's a nigga
females are more intensive. Niggas just see an ass flat. I'm gonna click that video.
Right.
I done forgot what I came up with here at all. I'm down the
see.
rabbit hole already.
That's funny.
Okay, that's crazy. No, like I know exactly what I'm looking for. Like depending on like if
Me
I'm
too.
alone or if I'm
I've
with
never
somebody.
searched nothing. I just click shit until I find.
Hey, what
That's
I know
about
the exact thing. I know
The
the exact
category.
character I'm looking for.
Yeah,
I know the exact
it's
type
very
of character I want to
specific.
see.
what about when you
Everything.
see the little thumbnail on the side that really don't be a video, but it look better than everything
Oh,
that's
man,
over here,
like,
and
yeah.
you can't click it? It's
Yeah.
just something
Or if you
that
do, your
there.
shit finna get real.
It's like
Okay,
an
look,
ad.
viral.
You
It's
want to
like an
come
ad.
down the
There's
street.
Local
to see
all
singles
these
are
ads
right
coming
in
on
your
there.
area.
Every area, it's
All the
always
boxes come
they
up, you gotta
find,
click all that-
they find
click all that
the
shit up
finest
there.
of the fine women. She lives 2 blocks from you. You a motherfucking lie.
2 blocks. That's around the corner. You in the subdivision.
Like,
Bitch, go
I
on.
know City Busty is not living down the street.
Look, speaking your truth, right? In the hip hop community, snitching is looked down upon as like the worst thing that you could ever do. Like
done
people
with this,
can ruin their careers, your career can end by snitching.
You could lose fans.
So
like
we
me.
got ATL's own Tip.
I knew it
Mr.
was someone.
Expeditiously.
I knew it was someone this nigga was on Crime Stoppers.
And you know what?
fucking knew it.
I was one of the ones defending him back in the day
I
when that
was
came
too.
out. I was like, man, he
Bruh.
got probation, man. He got to do what he got to do.
Bruh, I knew all that. I still do know all this nigga. Bruh, I was ride or die. This
Yeah.
nigga has lost his mind.
Yeah, and you know what?
Talking about one time, just one time.
And
one
then he
time.
talks- he
but
told
didn't
me
you
I
just
could.
say-
After
didn't
he
you
was
say
dead?
You sound
After he was dead?
crazy.
Nuts. Okay.
If
He
you've
said
been,
I could.
if you've been a
sound
T.I.
nuts.
fan, if you've been following him since or
He's
before
hardcore
trap
about any of
music,
that
what was
shit.
his first album called? I'm serious.
I'm serious. There you go.
Okay, on this song, Still Ain't
Still Ain't
Forgave
Forgave
myself.
Myself.
He's talking about the uncle or the cousin that he supposedly snitched on.
That he
he
talked
talked
to
about it
and
in
said
the
it was
Jamie Foxx
okay.
song,
I thought he
too.
said it was
Yeah.
okay though.
So
I
you
lost my
now.
cousin Tremel or something like that.
yeah, so you're telling me that you've been a snitch.
Yeah.
Because when did this happen? If he died,
Right.
the album come out in 2001. That means he died before that.
Yeah.
So
I
you've
mean,
been
you
snitched
been-
since
yeah.
we've known you.
But he been saying though, like he been saying, "Oh, I'll fuck with the police." I don't
Well,
do
he
that.
would- no,
that's what
okay.
makes it worse.
So
That's
he
what
was
portrayed.
saying that it was justified snitching because, according to him, that they both had caught the charges. It was like a boosting charge outside
Yeah.
of Lenox Mall or something like that. And he died, and then his lawyer suggested that
Blame it all on him.
Put the guns on him
you
and
know
all
what
the
I'm
other
saying,
stuff
just
on him.
because he already did anyways.
That's
type
fucked
shit.
All right, so I'm gonna
That's
tell
alright.
you.
He
I
was.
ain't
That's
with that
how he
shit.
said it was. It wasn't just
If
like
y'all
that.
as close as you say
He was
you
like
are,
they
nigga, you
both
gotta
went
eat
down
that
for
shit,
it though,
bro.
and but he was dead.
So what?
All right, so I got something for you. Like this is because I had this conversation with
real
somebody
question,
close to
yeah.
me, and he was like, "If you die, I'm ratting on you."
You're right, you dead. In real life, you saying that because I hear what you saying, but you ain't never been in that motherfucking investigation room. And what I'm saying is, it's different. But if he's dead, he's nothing you could just like.
Yeah.
Remember that movie Flight with
No, I know what
Denzel
you
Washington,
mean,
and he could have told on the bitch and he
Yeah.
didn't. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. It's same type shit. Like, but at the end of the day, like
But the,
I
my
get
thing
it,
is
but
when a nigga said I talked to him and he said yeah, like bro, what
He
the,
sound crazy
you could have
as
just
fuck.
left that part
What
out
type
and be
of
like,
cocaine?
fuck
are
is you
partaking in?
smoking?
I don't know.
I would do it.
I talked to
honestly.
Big Cuz, Chanel said yeah.
Probably in that kind of intense situation, you probably would do it. Like if you facing some
Right.
years in
You
prison or
could.
something
I
like
mean,
that,
of course,
and you know,
but that's
like,
what I'm
you
saying.
probably
Of
would do
course,
it too.
we would because we're normal people.
Yeah.
This nigga has whole albums about
Not snitching to
being
the-
real,
Hey,
being
yeah.
like that's a contradiction.
What about the
like,
irony of the song "Hurt" that he had featuring Alpha Mega?
Alpha Mega was an informant.
And he
Yep.
he distanced himself from him, dropped him because he was a supposed rat.
Exactly.
You know, and then fast forward
Same thing.
10
with,
years later,
the other nigga, Young LA, same shit.
Young LA,
Spody was same way.
I remember Birdman. His brother came out recently in the last couple months saying that he snitched on a lot of people that were dead, put a lot of stuff on, and he ended a 25-year sentence. He did 20 years or something already. Everybody was on him about that. I mean, I look at it in two ways. I'm just saying, I can't really support the snitching thing, but are you going to jail for the rest of your life for somebody who's dead? Like, they're dead.
But I mean, like, but to a certain extent,
Devil's
it'd be
advocate.
different if, like, y'all both played a 50% equal part. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like that's a cop out. Like,
but when you feel stupid doing 100 years for somebody when you really could put it off on them.
I mean, I will put off what they did on them,
I'm
but
just
I would
saying,
take
so-
what I. You know what I'm saying? Like,
So you just gonna eat? I mean, I hear you, but it's easier
Of course it's
said
easier said
than
than
because it's
done.
like at
He
the
also-
end
I'm
of
just
the
trying to think about
like,
what cousin,
I can see
like-
if they alive, then okay. Any cousin, I don't give a fuck. And
but the
that's
way he
just-
portrayed the cut, you know
I
what
mean,
I'm saying?
I
Like,
get it, but again,
okay, say if it was like me or you or something like that.
But you dead.
That's crazy.
You dead.
You're dead. So
I hear
that's
that
like you
part,
say
though.
you love
Yeah.
me. You would want if for real. Maybe the cousin was sick. We don't know. And all I'm saying, you know what I'm saying.
But
and
why
you mean
wouldn't
to
you
tell
want him
me,
to? He
right?
told
You
me the
tell
same
me
thing.
if
He
you
was-
love me and you care about me, right? And you know you finna die. You wouldn't tell me, oh well, I'm finna pass or whatever. So go on ahead and just, you know what I'm saying.
But see, you have my permission then.
But
Nigga
that's
didn't
what
have
he
his-
said. That
No,
what
he said the nigga was already dead
Somebody
when he said
talked
it.
to him in the
he talked to
afterlife.
him in
Yeah,
in
nigga,
some
what the
kinda-
fuck weed you smoking?
I think when he
Crazy.
said that part, he was about to backtrack on the story. Like, he was
Yeah.
feeling
That's the
kinda
only part I
crazy.
was like, bro. Let
Weird.
And the thing that
Probably
ruined-
because the people in the studio looking at his ass like, what the fuck?
What?
Yeah.
the fuck you talking
especially
about?
because, like I said, you're so hardcore.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
that'd be
The
the
other
part
thing
that
is,
kills
what
he
he-
me.
can't-
what he's saying, he not following up with what he
Yeah,
said.
Again,
like,
but can you be
regular
that?
people like us? Of course, we would fucking tell. We're
Yeah.
regular people.
But what I'm saying is, they're
Tip
people
T.I.
too.
King
Number
of the
one,
South. Okay.
and also
He was a
don't
regular
forget
person
about
when he
that
read it.
Crime
a little tip back
Stoppers.
from Bankhead.
Don't
as well.
forget the video. That's that been.
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
Crime
is it? You know what I'm
Stoppers.
saying? He been
Or he
showed.
talked the nigga off a ledge before he went to prison.
So it's just like, I don't know. People are going to be people. And I think sometimes I get what you're saying about, that's who he portrays himself to be, but at the end of the day, it's a facade. Like, that's his job.
I feel like
you know what I'm
T.I.'s
saying?
at
And
the
I'm
end
not
of
saying,
his career, he don't care no more.
you know what I'm
That
saying?
and I think
He's a
that's
grandfather
that's
now.
another thing that I
Right,
think
like,
that's
he's a
another.
person.
He don't give a fuck about street rules no more.
Like,
nah.
His career is
But see,
definitely
that's
not
another
going
reason why I
up
said
at
that's
this
some
point.
whole shit, because it's like that shit happened so long ago. You just now saying something. You know what I'm saying?
Guilt?
Like,
You
that's
think it's
some whole-
guilt?
Hell yeah.
Like, why admit
That's
that?
some whole ass shit.
Because
Like,
he also said, I
know some other shit.
volunteered that information.
Right.
Nobody
Yeah.
asked me about that.
Yeah.
That's weird.
It's been years since that shit went down. Because you didn't want to destroy your image. You didn't want to.
Oh, it's
Fuck
destroyed.
out of here. Bro. That's some horse shit.
It's
That's some horse
destroyed.
shit, bro.
And you know who's very quiet
fuck
about
with you.
this? Boosie. Boosie
Right, your
always
man's in
vocal.
that shining
Right.
armor,
Yeah.
your best friend.
He spoke out against baby's little brother.
Boosie cool with the kids. He don't fool with the other shit.
Yeah.
That nigga whole life went to jail for putting a hit on somebody and just stood there.
I'm just saying, he's usually vocal about people ratting, and he don't fuck with nobody that rat. But his best boy done did it. And he
Oh,
ain't
you know
saying nothing
niggas
yet.
always biased when it's the homie.
Yeah.
Well, that's different, man. T.I. did what he had to do. I can see him saying some shit like that.
I'm still listening to trap music and urban legend.
Right.
Right.
Hey man, welcome home, Brittney Griner.
Man.
Let's get into that
Happy.
because speaking of jail,
I know, right?
No, she was in prison.
She was in prison,
Prison
Russian
now,
prison.
locked
They,
up.
they had me a little nervous when they were saying things about her being lost and they can't find her.
Yeah, she was missing
Yeah,
for
they-
some time. Then she just popped the fuck back up, and
But see,
somebody
I'm
has said nothing
biased
about
about
that.
that too,
Like,
though.
I think she's going to do an interview because they're definitely going to be like, "Bitch, well, what the fuck happened? Where was you? And what was happening when
Yeah.
they was like you was missing?"
I don't think she
I
was
wanna know.
missing to them. To us, they probably just took her off the radar, but they knew exactly where she was.
Yeah.
I'm
You know
biased
what I'm
about that too. I'm not gonna lie. Don't get me wrong. I
What's up?
respect, but we got people in America locked up for the same stuff. You traded a freaking known arms deal. Like, that's crazy. bro.
Victor Bolt.
That's-
Yes,
you know
and,
what I'm
and he's
saying?
savage. What's his nickname
That
though?
shit wild. Like,
The Merchant of
The
Death.
merchant
you know
of
what I'm
death.
saying?
Right, so
Like,
he
you,
really-
you gave this nigga back
really?
for
Yeah.
a basketball player? Come on, bro.
And he was locked up for trying to kill us. So I mean,
Yeah.
I don't understand.
Yeah, he had big charges.
Man.
And you got niggas on Rice Street right now,
That's
rotting.
Exactly.
I don't know, but I mean,
What makes her different?
So
I
get into
feel-
this dude's charges, man.
okay,
Oh, yeah, oh,
so
boy.
he was serving a 25-year sentence. He was convicted in 2011 for conspiracy to kill Americans, conspiracy to deliver anti-aircraft missiles, and aiding a terrorist organization.
And you traded that for a fucking vape pen or some weed? Like, that don't even equate
To get
the
9
same.
years for that
Like,
is stupid
Are you
in general.
kidding me?
But she's still an American citizen,
Yeah.
and she, at the end of the day, I feel like if she was another maybe bigger player, because remember when she first got locked up and then everybody was kind of like, oh, if it was LeBron James, she would have been home, da-da-da-da-da.
I mean,
and
no,
then
I
now that
agree
she's
with that, too.
home, then they like, oh, well, who you traded for? It's just a lose-lose situation. At the end of the
Yeah.
day, Russia was going to get what they wanted out of the situation.
I don't-
You
And
took
that's
the words
just-
out of my mouth.
Well,
this wasn't this was a plan from the jump.
this was
That's
just-
why they gave her.
Oh,
the
they took
9
her on
years.
purpose, yeah.
They wanted him out.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
They like, man, we want our
We know what
motherfucking
we
hitter.
want.
We
And
want.
they probably said
And
no
we're
at
not
first.
negotiating with you
Yeah.
and giving you no 2-for-1. This
Yeah,
is what
who
it
we
is.
want.
So
We want him out.
We'll give you Brittney and leave Paul here.
Yeah.
Paul Whelan is a military ex-military who is still there.
Been there
in
for
Russia.
4 years.
Yeah.
Been there for espionage or something like that.
Yeah.
And he got sentenced to 16 years.
He fought for
And-
this country, but
Yeah.
he can't come home. You know what I'm
And,
saying?
and they wouldn't trade him.
He's an American citizen too.
Russia knew what they
That's
was
what I'm
doing.
Russia
saying,
knew what
but
they
that's
were
just his job. A lot of people are being very judgy and saying as if she's not worth a lot. A person
I
is a
don't.
person.
Me
so,
personally, I don't think no American is worth that.
so I mean, I think
She can't help who they traded her for.
right. You know what
I
I'm
mean,
saying?
yeah, no,
out of her
And I
hand.
We not
feel-
mad at her.
no.
But
Yeah, I
even
know,
with
yeah,
the
she
government,
should be
like
home,
the person
absolutely.
is a person. It's a they playing chess, not checkers. You know
Absolutely.
what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, it's like you
I
know.
hope they got the worst ones locked up because that nigga rap sheet is bananas.
yeah.
It is, and
At the end of the day, I think Russia, like, they don't take us seriously as a country, obviously.
no.
And,
And what's
it's like
stopping this
we
motherfucker from
need
coming
a
back?
stronger
Y'all
leader.
think they gonna bomb us?
Stronger leader to try to
not.
negotiate shit. Because I
That's
feel
scary.
like
I
if
don't
we had a
think so.
better leader in the White House, we probably would have got both of them. But it's just,
Being
I don't know.
military, I don't think so. Only reason why, because like we're the only military that has a base in every other country.
Yeah.
Versus there's no countries that have military bases.
They're
in
not
America.
playing no
It's
games
just
with
As soon
us.
as
All
shit
them-
get
all them
real, they
countries-
get activated instantly.
just
All them
Scary.
countries
It's
look
very
at us
scary.
as a
it's,
joke.
they play with
very
different
scary.
things. We're not used to this.
We just little
Motherfuckers
you know,
walk around with a
pieces,
finger on a button like I could kill everybody
You
right
know,
now.
and it's
And I don't like the thought of people having that type of power.
They got whole
Like we
nuclear
have, like
bombs
if they
and
make us vote,
atomic
like
shit.
voting and shit. This is what they want us to vote for and all that, bro.
Uh-huh.
I wouldn't. They should do a vote. I wouldn't vote for this dude to get the fuck out. Y'all got to do something else. Like they need to. Act, why we can't be involved in those type of decisions?
Yeah.
Nah,
But we
too
can be
much.
involved in how much funding the schools get and all that shit. And I'm not saying that's not a
You know
big
why?
thing,
Because
but
the United States didn't get a choice.
Yeah.
Again, you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They was like, y'all giving us him, and then we'll give y'all her. I think
The
it
mother,
went
like
that.
I said, the other countries don't play. They look at us as a joke. Like the U.S.
do.
is a joke to all them
Yeah,
countries.
we
Like literally,
hired,
like
freaking
they
TV
knew what they was
star for
doing
a
when they
person.
went in. They said, "This is what we're giving you.
Mm-hmm.
There is no option. Like,
Right,
like
this is
you,
what it is.
you trying to negotiate
For sure.
this, that, and third. You give us our killer back,
Vladimir Putin
and we'll
wasn't
give
playing.
you her. Like you know,
And you know,
that's how
Putin
they
and
felt.
Trump are friends. It's just,
Yeah.
I just
Absolutely.
think that shit is more
motherfuckers
going
It goes
on
deeper.
than what's you know.
Yeah.
it's always
on the
deeper. They've been
surface.
trying to get this dude out for a minute,
Yeah.
and I'm just glad that she home because
For sure.
you know,
I mean, yeah,
despite what
nobody
she
should
was
be
in
in that
there
situation
for,
at all.
man, this girl was
Not-
away
not
from
over
her
no
family,
vaping.
her
That shit was
friends.
crazy.
And that's what I'm saying. I just hate people. It's like, oh, you know, they got soldiers over there who been. It's like, what
She's
makes
still a
their
human.
life
Yeah.
more important than hers?
Yeah.
I don't
She's
understand.
still
You
a
know what I'm
human.
saying?
And
Like
vice
that
versa.
was
She's
just
still a
their
human.
job,
Yeah.
and that he picked. You chose to be in the military. You know what comes with being. You know what I'm saying? Just like she, I just feel like at the end of the day, you know, no human's life is more
Yeah.
important than another. You
At the
know,
end of
whether
the
the
day-
choices,
No, yeah,
everybody
It's
I
makes
not in
mistakes.
their control either.
You know,
like
Yeah.
it's in the people.
They literally
it's in
was
Russia's
swapping
control.
them out like they
Literally,
was
they
like
have nothing
cattle.
to do with it.
You
Nothing
know
to
what
do
I'm
with it.
saying? And it's good that she's home because we've been talking about this for a while,
It's been a
and we
minute.
didn't. I thought she was about to do a few years.
Yeah.
She ain't even do a whole year.
Or
It
maybe
seemed like
she
been.
disappeared and they really wasn't doing nothing to her, and it was all
They
just a
said she
scam.
cloned.
It
to
could have
try
been
to-
a whole scam because she never really looked like she was in danger.
They
I
said
saw
she-
some
they
video
said she
today.
cloned.
I've
Hey,
seen a couple
I saw
of
some video of her
things.
making a bed and she had a smile on her face.
know,
and I ain't gonna lie to y'all, that video where
voice.
she's on the way home
On that plane,
when she had the
she
hat
looks
on,
like a
she
man.
looked kind of crazy
She
too.
looks
Like
like a
her
man.
eyes is bucked. She just didn't look like herself, but she have been locked up
In
supposedly
a foreign
for a while.
country, that is.
Yeah, just imagine
You
being
never
around
know.
so many people that don't speak fucking English that
Not a
long,
lick of nothing.
and then and the ones that do, they barely speaking it the way you used to hearing it.
And by nature, they don't like you just because of where you from.
Yeah.
Facts. All right, so let's get into this cryptocurrency. The cryptocurrency leaders that passed away. I just heard about this this week. Like,
It's just weird. It's really weird. Like they died in such strange circumstances. Like one of them, I think the 53-year-old, he passed away in a helicopter crash, which the passenger that's supposed to be with him canceled right before it, and him and the pilot ended up dying. And then another one drowned. I believe,
died
right?
in a lake, in Puerto Rico.
He died in Puerto Rico, and then the other
He
one
was
died
saying
in his
that
sleep.
the one that died in Puerto Rico was saying that he claimed the CIA was like watching him and like
And they
planning on
probably
trying to
were.
kill
They
him
were.
and shit.
And they probably
out of nowhere
were.
he died.
Yeah.
And the other one he died in his sleep.
Yeah.
All of
This
these
shit's
deaths
crazy.
are suspicious.
Nikolai Mushingame.
Yeah,
And then they got some crazy names. If I butcher them, I'm so sorry. Vaxlaw Turan, I think. And then what's his name? Titanium Coolin.
Right.
No.
They all like four.
and they said it was in like
crypto
good weather conditions and everything before he flew, but at the very last minute, the passenger supposed to be with him canceled.
And these was in like
and
weeks
died.
of each other. That's what makes it so
Yeah.
crazy. Like
There was no bad weather. There was no nothing. It
The
just crashed.
circumstances of these deaths sound suspicious as fuck.
very much so.
You're drowning just cause. And you,
Just 'cause they
anytime
all-
somebody
they
say
all have something
plane
in
accident, it just don't make sense to me.
Something they don't want to see.
And they all have something in common. Like they were all millionaires in
Yep.
crypto.
And you know the cryptocurrency thing is
shit-
it could combat the dollar. So of course you got to get the fuck out
That
of
word is just so, man. I didn't see mothers
Anybody
be rich
into it?
and broke.
Are y'all into cryptocurrency and stuff?
I dabble like
Like
not
NFTs?
even, like my toe, like not NFT, but like crypto.
You
I
stick your
dabble.
toe in, test the water?
just to see what's
Just to
going
see
on.
what it
but
is, right?
I couldn't even tell you anything.
Me
remotely.
neither.
People
Like,
like, oh, this coin and this all this.
Bitcoin. I don't understand how it works.
You can get them at gas station now.
I will be
Yeah.
honest. I have no idea how that world works at all.
Well, shit, somebody knows, and they
Yeah.
get
I feel
motherfuckers
like
up out
it's
of
that
here.
screen
People
from
who
Matrix, a bunch of barcodes and shit.
Hey,
Like,
the merchant of death was on his way home. He probably had something to do.
Okay,
I'm just
look.
playing.
and that's another thing that scared me because what dad is just like, bruh, what did they finna send this nigga right back over here?
Wow. Hey,
Kill
he
us all.
here already. He's here. Look, they done brought him back.
That
He
nigga
got
had
back.
years to plot his. Oh, he would wait for this shit.
Hell yeah, man. RIP to all three of those guys. Let's get into pick your poison.
Yeah.
Okay, I got a good one.
Let's get it.
Okay, so have sex in front of your family, or you send a nude to all the contacts in your phone.
Oh.
It's almost like the same outcome
Sucks.
because it's my family.
Nah, I would do the family. Just because.
Okay,
like,
excluding the family in the contacts. So have sex, but in front of your family, like your mom, your dad, your brothers, your sister.
I would choose the
your
family
grandma,
just because like contacts. That might be your job, your
Oh,
people you
yeah.
trying to do money deals
could
with.
affect
Like,
your life.
Family, you
I
motherfuckers
would
get
do
over it,
family,
okay?
I guess.
Y'all get over it,
That's
okay?
crazy. I would do the
do
nudes.
contacts?
Yes, I don't give a fuck.
I guess you're a girl. That's a little
But
different.
But if your
Because
family
it's
Because the
be on
boss
your
would be like,
phone, though,
Because
so
that's
when
like
you come in
going-
the next day.
No,
Yeah,
I'm saying,
it's
like-
almost the equivalent of being online,
No,
half
what I'm
naked,
saying
naked
is
or whatever.
like no family contacts though. Like only like everybody, but not the family.
Oh, then I pick the news then. I'd rather do that.
So it's
That's what I'm
either
saying. Y'all
all
girls are though,
and
like-
because I'm like shit. If
I
I get
nigga send a dick pic out to his contact.
I'd
First of
rather
all,
do
I'll be in
nudes
jail
than-
by 3 o'clock.
I
First of
cannot do
all,
that in front of
I've
my
seen
I
some
just
crazy
can't.
shit
Like,
happen. I've
I
seen
can't do
people
it.
get into relationships and they get into a fight and they
Oh, motherfuckers,
upload
yeah.
their news to Facebook. I
That's
done seen that happen before. I would probably go with. Is it your whole family?
yes,
So they all
everybody
just
you care
together
about.
for some reason.
Where it's Christmas.
Damn. On
You
the
just wax your
Wrong
ass in
tape.
the living room.
Wrong
Right.
tape. I'm probably gonna
No,
go.
like live tape. Not tape. Like live. Like you busting somebody in front of your family.
I'm gonna probably go with
Or
the
the
nudes
nudes.
because if I'm taking a nude, it's a picture that I definitely like.
Right. If I send it out, I'm proud of
I'm
it.
proud of it.
Okay.
So like,
You going with the you busting
I
it?
can't.
I'm
like,
doing news.
I'm thinking about everybody, the contacts in my phone, like trying to run a business and all that, bro. I would be fucking ruined. I send a dick pic out, bro. Like,
That's crazy.
you never know, it might boost the sales.
yeah,
Like Mr. Rotten.
okay.
So I bought 5 hoodies.
Then I would start getting scared.
Diamonds.
I'm done.
You good? What's up, man? Pick your poison.
Eat the same food, just one thing, for the rest of your life. Like not a whole plate, just one thing for the rest of your life, or listen to the same song for the rest of your life. No other song ever, just for the rest of your life.
Same food.
Yep,
I'm
or
going
the same song. You can't listen to none
I'm going
else.
same food.
You
I'm
going
gonna go
same
with
food?
same song. I
Me
can't
too.
do food. I'll fuck around and starve because I'm not gonna eat that shit every
I think I'm
single.
going
like,
same song
It
because
sound cool, but
I
it's like
can't.
I would no.
I'm gonna say same food.
Same
man.
food?
Same song. I'll
So
probably-
okay, what food though?
Shit, it
You
gotta
only
be
pick one thing,
One
one food,
thing,
and
like-
it can't be like no Thanksgiving
No,
plate.
right,
No, it has
no,
to be
nigga,
one
one thing.
like a cucumber or pizza.
Or
That's
chicken,
it.
something like that.
Yeah,
I can't
that's
think of the
it.
food right now. It gotta be.
Tasty. What
It gotta
about
be a
you?
good sandwich.
Oh, okay.
So do you have to
Little
like
club.
listen to the
same
song all the time?
Yep,
Like
that's
all
it.
the time?
No, you can't listen to no other song.
Like it's
Like,
not
at
playing
all.
constantly
Like,
in
no,
your head.
right,
but
that's
it's
what I'm
like
thinking, like,
whatever
torture.
song
Every time you
wanna-
turn on the radio,
That's
same
what it
song.
is.
Every time you turn on this
That's
anything, same song.
hard.
One song.
that shit would drive you crazy.
One song. That's it. For the rest.
I think food too.
Food.
I can't.
Because
Okay.
I love, and it would
But
be
you get
like
tired of the food
baked
though, right?
macaroni and cheese.
Okay.
Or,
And you
something.
Every
Or like
single-
black eyed
That's
peas.
it, though.
I could eat.
Breakfast, lunch, dinner,
I could
black
eat
macaroni.
black eyed peas, and white rice with like a meat like that, like meal.
No.
That's not a meal. Like
one
okay, it's like
thing.
black
Not
eyed
black
peas
eyed
and
peas.
rice.
Peas,
thing.
either the
Black
rice
You
or
get
the
the
meat.
rice or
rice.
the peas. You get one food
Okay,
and one
I could do
song.
baked. I could do baked macaroni and cheese. I could eat that. I don't know.
Okay.
Only because I'm not like I like to eat.
Yeah.
But I could also like go all day without
Without
eating and just
eating.
eat one time. You see what I'm
Okay.
saying?
Yeah.
Like, and I do that all the time. So I don't know.
Okay,
I
like forever.
But
Like,
music, like I don't know. I love to dance.
Yeah.
Like I love it.
You
Like
get tired of listening to the same song.
I can't even fucking like go to the club or nothing. Like,
For real, it changes your life. It does.
like, I can't.
Now I would have to do the music though. I
Yeah,
couldn't do the
I
same
think
thing.
I
So
would
what
do
would be the
same
song?
This
I
is how we
know,
do it
right?
by
I don't
Montel
know.
Jordan.
We are the champions.
Return on the Mac.
We are the champions.
Actually, no. I'll probably have to do food too.
Food.
Cause thinking about it, like the same.
The same
I don't know if I
song.
can do the same song. Yeah, I can do the same song. I don't know if I like a song that much to listen to it forever.
I've whole
for the rest
life
of my
fell asleep with the one song. But I don't bother
Have you?
me.
Okay, cool.
I put some shit on repeat and
You
hit
can-
heartbeat.
But me
That
too,
don't bother
though.
me.
Like that's how I learn songs. Like I kind of listen to it over and over
Yeah.
again. But then it'd be like
You want something different?
I only think about music because I like to go. I don't know though because I know I'm not
But
gonna be
keep it
going out forever.
40s, 50s,
You know what I'm
same
saying?
song though. Every like
Yeah,
the
no, I'm
same-
going with the food. Okay,
I don't know if I
you're
can
right.
find
Like
this song, but I
60s,
think I
70s,
would do the
everything.
song.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They'd be like,
I'll
oh, it's
say
like theme
food.
music.
You said song.
I'm
Cashews?
going food.
Oh, okay, you gonna
Take
food too.
that.
You gonna say
You know,
food?
some people just literally eat the same thing all the time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? It's just like, I'm
Me.
just
I
trying
would
to get.
fucking lose my mind.
Green.
I can't.
I'm not giving
I
up on
love
my music.
food too much to not have variety, bro. That shit piss me off. Like, fuck, I could turn music off. Fuck, I won't listen to
Yeah,
nothing.
bad, true.
Oh, I didn't think of that.
You know what I'm
True.
saying?
I'm just thinking it's just going.
That's what Tasty said.
Fuck all that.
Ask your question.
That's a deep
All right,
question.
your
so
poison?
mine's is you are rich as hell, like rich as you want to be, but you have no family contact. I mean, nigga, no birthday, no phone call, no nothing. Or you are broke as hell, but all of y'all live
lot
together
of
in the
family.
same house.
I'm
What you
rich.
gonna do? Rich and no contact,
I'd
or
rather
broke
have
with all
family.
your family?
Like
The family.
kids cut off too.
no
Everybody.
family. You are literally like the
lonely.
fucking what's that? Like the Men in
The
Black.
last man on earth.
You are nobody
Like the last
anymore. Type shit.
You know the only reason why
I would pick family probably.
Take the money.
Money.
You know the only reason why I would say money is because you could create
I can get a new
another
family.
family.
I can
Y'all
some new
like
kids. I can some new friends. I can have some new kids. I can, you know what I'm saying?
That's
like,
crazy.
I'm sorry.
So what if they start asking questions? Where's our grandfather? Who's our aunts and uncles? Like,
The
you don't have any.
You don't have any. The money is your grandfather.
Benjamin. His name is Benjamin.
Nah,
I was adopted.
Like I don't know if I want to be
Would
alone.
it mean the
I'm talking
same?
about Big Mama's
Wait,
house. Like,
oh, that's part of the
everybody got a
rules
room.
though. Like,
So,
or is it
like,
like rich and you can't ever like talk to anybody
Rich,
in
you
life.
cannot talk to your family.
So you can't
There's-
create no.
I mean, no, you can create your own family, but you can't. Your family you originally started with,
Yeah,
you
you
can't
can't
talk
contact
mom,
them at
dad,
all.
brother, sister, aunts. You have to act like you are nobody to them.
I can't.
you know why I would probably be rich?
God.
Because if we all living in the same house,
Right.
eventually we're gonna start beefing, and we probably won't be talking.
Anyway,
Now I'm broke with no family.
Broke with no family, and that's not acceptable.
I'm about to
no
go.
idea.
I'm about to.
I probably would choose. Yeah, I would have to choose the money. Like, don't get me wrong, I miss them, but that living together, that shit, that my sanity be out the window. Like,
What about you,
all
Dom?
y'all?
For real,
I
instantly, probably after 3
would
days.
Pick my family.
You staying?
Yeah.
Where you going? That's
yeah,
nice.
I think I would stay.
I
don't
like
know.
the idea of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Cash, you said you
I just
staying
close
or
the
you staying?
door.
I'm
You said you
going.
close the door.
I would close the door in my own little room when they get on my nerves.
How big
just
is the
give them
house?
space.
I mean, it's adequate space for
It's
everybody.
like
It's not
Rick Ross Promised Land.
I mean, if you got that much family, yeah. Like everybody has their own room. It's not like
I would just
all
close
the
my
cousins
door if
in
they
one
get on my
room. Like it's
nerves,
adequate
but
space. It's
I don't
just
know.
one big ass house.
I couldn't fathom never seeing my family again. Like
Yeah, like,
never.
never.
Like you know, like I can't do
And
it.
you know of them. It'd be different like if you wasn't like you know of them like
Yeah.
right now. You never see your mother never
Hell
again.
no.
I'm
I can't do it.
I'm sorry.
But you got these bands.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. Since I'm already grown, like at
Yeah.
this grown age, I can start. I'm still young enough
Yeah.
to start another family. I
Yeah.
can
But
have
But you
some
won't
more
miss your kids though, you know.
I've been a mom since I was 17.
Kids.
I could be done too.
So cold turkey. That's
Mr.
crazy.
Baby.
I ain't gonna lie. I might be capped like a motherfucker because I really feel like it would come down to family because
It'll come down to my intermediate family,
Yeah.
not like
that's who
the
I'm
rest of y'all
thinking about.
niggas.
That's
No
what I'm
offense.
thinking
Like,
about.
I'm thinking about my kids and my
Yeah, you
and my
think-
home.
Yeah.
Fuck the rest of you
I
niggas.
can't imagine not seeing my little baby.
Right, you know what I'm saying? My
Man.
daughter, like, but then again, I could
pick
cry.
the money,
But I
though.
could cry on this motherfucking $8 million bed. So it's just like, I don't know.
Man, that is wow. I
I
love
would just have another baby. Maybe.
Ludacris said I'd rather cry up in the
I
mansion
don't
than cry up in the
know.
street.
For real, for real.
I just
The money calling.
I love pick your poison. I like that.
Because it really
That
makes
was a good one.
It
That
make
was
you
a good
think. Let's get into this man who committed suicide at Disneyland. You ever been to
Sad.
Disneyland?
I ain't never been. I was gonna go.
Wait, what's the difference between Disneyland and Disney World?
one is bigger.
Yeah, I think it's one is
Where's
One's in
Disney-
California and one's in Florida.
Disneyland is California, Disney
and
World.
then or it's Orlando. Yeah.
Okay, because I've been to Disney World.
And you got to specify because motherfuckers who really like Disneyland and world goers, they'll tell you like it's not the same thing. Bro,
not the-
calm down.
I never been to Disneyland,
I ain't never been either.
but
one
Disney
of
World is. I mean, I went in my later years in my childhood. So, but the whole
But-
point of this conversation is we have suicide at Disneyland.
Yeah, 51-year-old
He wasn't feeling the
Christopher
magic.
Christensen jumped off the parking garage ledge to his death. He was an elementary school principal.
them. William T.
yeah. And he left a cryptic Facebook post before he jumped, saying that, I hate when people leave this earth, not explaining what happened. And he basically said, I'm going through a lot. No, this is exactly what the post
he
said.
broke it down.
He basically ran down the domestic issues he was having and charges that was being brought up on him. He's supposed to be in court like that next day before he killed himself.
What's the worst
And-
charge you got? The one that made
Just
him do
domestic violence. No,
Child
charges against a
endangerment,
child,
yeah.
child
His
endangerment.
26-year-old daughter.
Yeah,
Child
be-
endangerment.
it? People be killing themselves about that shit.
Yeah.
But well, he was. So what happened was he said they got into an argument, and instead of them dealing with it, she called the cops. And once she
Yeah.
called the cops, he went to jail. He's a freaking elementary school teacher. I mean, principal. So once they hear that job
His
going,
job.
all that.
And he
like,
mentioned that in the post
he
too.
said he
Said my
lost
job
it
is
all
over.
in one
Yeah,
night,
I'm about
like-
to lose. Yeah, I'm about to lose
And
everything.
apparently, he was saying that. Well, she was saying he was abusive, but he came out and said that she was the one that was abusive. So it was a
Who's
lot of back
beating
and
whose
forth.
ass?
Pretty much, but
But why
Then that-
Disneyland though? Like we was kids and stuff that you choose to kill yourself at.
That's
I wonder if
what
they just live
that's
close
a
there or
terrible place
something.
to do.
Maybe
it.
he was just at work, like, I'm about to end this shit. Like, or
He was a
principal.
Well, maybe
Well,
not
no,
work.
he was-
Well, he
He's
was
on
there.
vacation somewhere.
Yeah,
right?
he was like, I ain't enjoying this shit. I'm out of here. I
It's
don't
a
know.
terrible
I'm try-
place to do it at though. Like don't do it there.
I just feel like when
Yeah,
you get
kids
to
and
that point of suicide, I think the reason why you do it is because you can't see outside of your
The
current
situation.
situation.
That's exactly what it is.
But bruh, you could have got another job somewhere else
Yeah.
at some point. Maybe
Or you
not
might have beat the
principal,
charges,
or
like,
you
you
might
never-
have beat
you
the
never went there
charges.
for-
But
First
even
year.
with that
some
type
people,
of charge, you know what I'm saying?
He had
It's
a
hard to
squeaky
get
clean. He
into
never got in trouble a day in his life. That's just
the teaching
traumatizing,
profession. It
man.
is. With any type of that's
Yeah.
kind of
It's
you know
over
what I'm saying?
with.
It's
Yeah,
game
it
over,
really
yeah.
is.
And that shit, just imagine.
Even with allegations, it's like
you-
your name
yeah.
is smeared.
I heard if you
Yeah.
whoop your kids at the house and get some type of charge, you can lose your
Yeah, you can.
teaching shit. If you're
yeah,
a teacher,
anything with
Because
the
if you would hit a
having
kid
to do with
with
DUI,
children.
you
anything.
can't. That mean you hit kids. That mean you would hit these kids at the school.
that shit is wild.
Sad.
All right, this voting shit is over.
I'm so
Finally.
glad. So tired of these folks texting my phone.
Me
That
too.
and these
Me
motherfucking
too.
commercials,
Girl, the calls,
bro.
political
He
texts.
put a
I'm
gun
happy
in
as
my
hell.
head.
I'm over it.
Have you ever
Nah,
been
but
a
Herschel, I ain't
vampire?
gonna lie, the Herschel Walker song.
Warnock
went in,
wins.
bro.
He went the fuck in.
He's like, y'all not finna like this nigga. Not with yo.
So basically, election day, they had a runoff. It was on December 6th. The winner is Raphael Warnock over Herschel Walker, ex Dallas Cowboy, and
He was a cop.
and
It's like-
supposedly a cop for Cobb County. Liar.
that they tell you?
Oh my gosh. He
The
had a lot of lies.
ex vampire werewolf.
That nigga was a shapeshifter. nigga.
West Georgia alumni, which he wasn't.
Yeah, he was
bunch
just
of
it was
lies.
cap, and I think I'm low key. I ain't gonna lie, I'm kind of glad the dude lost because I feel like if he had a won, that just would show us the mentality of people now. You know, just off of the presentation of him. You know what I'm saying? This is who y'all elected. He was worse than Trump.
Yeah.
This man
Trump-
was incoherent. He was not there.
Co-signed him too.
It would have been scary if he got elected.
I think he would have won if Raphael Warnock was already like a solid Democrat. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yep.
because I think that's how Trump beat freaking what's her name?
Hillary.
Yeah.
What they
'Cause
said,
he-
Warnock got a lot of the mail-in votes. Like a lot of the mail-in votes. That's what helped him a lot.
and he's an actual real fucking
Senator
Like,
already.
Herschel Walker was talking about nonsense.
Yeah, a lot of times, the American public, we try to go against, the political. I'd rather have a regular person there. They can handle it better.
That's the problem.
But this time, it didn't work.
We needed a politician.
He was so fucked up. People was like, we need a politician in there. This dude got a suit on. I'm done with the text. I was tired of the text. I was tired of the ads.
Well, yeah, I know that presidential one gonna come right around the corner.
Oh my God.
That's coming too.
Hey, can you block these numbers?
I will.
Man.
You can, but they just gonna call from another.
They put
That's
they
what
put
I was
shit
trying
in the
to
mail.
say.
They
They
walk
keep
by
coming.
And
your
they know
door.
who live in your house too.
They be knocking on the door
Yo,
too.
they sent me a mail. They was like, so and so at this residence. We noticed that you guys didn't vote. I was
Yeah.
like, I know you lying.
Exactly.
They be sending
Public records
letters
are showing that you
naming
didn't vote.
every person in your house.
Right.
Okay?
Exactly.
That's 18 and
Here,
up.
reach over and tap such and such. And tell them they need to vote. And they say my name too.
Hey, we see you sitting on the couch.
Yeah.
Come on.
Oh
This is a
man.
mess.
So I sending you pictures and shit. In your living room. Like, all right.
So do y'all partake in voting?
Me
I
personally,
do.
no.
It depends.
It depends
It
on
depends,
who's
huh?
running.
I do
Yeah.
presidential.
You like the the big ones?
Yeah.
I do presidential. But that's the only ones I really do. I mean, I have done local, depending on what it is. I didn't vote this because I had to work. I could have took off, but I'll be having to take off for other shit.
I'm not gonna lie. I voted one time, and the person I voted for didn't win, and I just never did it again.
Man,
That
boy.
shit discouraged.
I voted for Obama.
And make it the first time or second
Yeah,
time
me
or
too.
both.
First
Both
time.
time.
Both, yeah. I definitely vote, and I still got the little stickers.
Yeah.
It's a lot of people, a lot of black people that only voted for Obama and never voted for
And that was it.
anything else.
No,
ever in their
because
life.
I voted before that too. I used to I ain't gonna put it out there. Where I used to work at a place, and it was hella white folks up there, and we actually got off of work, and they all
to
was like,
vote,
"We're gonna
yeah.
go vote. You're coming." And that's
How'd you vote before Obama? How old is you?
Don't
Oh, that's nigga. No, I'm just messing.
relax.
You voted for George Bush?
I voted for Nixon.
Auntie, auntie kind of.
Al Gore?
Oh, speaking of presidents, I saw this at a lady. Remember that movie, the Butler with
Oh, yeah.
They actually that has some truth to it. So a lady actually did. She wasn't on the I think she was born 20 years after they abolished slavery, but she ended up dancing with Obama and them.
Oh, that's
Remember they was trying to say that he lived that long. That was a little horse shit.
Yeah.
But a lady actually did do it was like 20 years shy, but she was like 98 or something like that.
But that dude, if he had to live, he'd probably be like 500 years
yeah,
old.
that would. Yeah,
Like,
that
come
shit was
on.
hella exaggerated, but.
Yeah. Let's get into this replay with TK, man.
Replay.
What's the movie you chose?
I did actually. I watched the movie with my kids this week. I didn't really do too much crazy. So first this is a what they call it. It's not a sequel. It's a prequel. So a prequel is like the before the movie, not necessarily the after. But the movie is called RIPD 2. But it came out with the first one was RIPD.
Oh,
with Vince
RIPD.
Vaughn.
Yeah,
y'all
when they're
remember that?
dead.
Mhm.
Yeah. I never seen it, but I thought
It
the concept
literally-
was interesting.
This one I ain't finna give a whole bunch of details. It's literally the same exact movie. It's just they like this dude was a sheriff or whatever, and then he died and then came back and to like fight evil spirits or some shit like that. It's PG-13. It was alright. Only thing I didn't like about it was they made them be black women. I feel like they were trying to be fucking funny.
They made him
Like,
be what?
yeah, because okay, so when you die and come back, of course you can't be yourself. So they give them bodies to come back as. So the people in this movie, they made them like two black girls, but it was like still kind of slavery back then. So it was like, you trying to be funny? Like I don't know, I ain't like it.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Like, but it was my kids liked it though. But they
Was that a straight to DVD release?
yeah, that
or
shit
some
went
shit?
straight to Netflix.
Straight to
There wasn't
Netflix.
no movie theater, no nothing. That shit.
Oh my
Matter of
gosh.
fact, the main character is the dude. His name is Jeffrey Donovan, the dude from y'all remember Hitch, the one that was real aggressive. He was like, I think I just need a banger.
Yeah.
Him. That's
Oh,
him.
wow.
Yo, I was waiting on to say Jeffrey Dahmer.
Like, what kind of movie you watching?
Yo, you acting?
Right. But I mean, for the quality time, I give it like a 5. My kids, really
five,
liked it, but,
I bet you they loved it, huh?
my kids damn near like anything.
Yeah.
Netflix been coming out with some good movies though.
Yeah.
What's the last good one you saw?
I saw one yesterday. It was called what's Emily the Criminal.
Hell yeah.
That shit good. If y'all need to watch it.
I want to get
It's
into
good.
that Wednesday show because I used to like the Addams
It's
Family.
good.
Oh, that little
It's
girl.
good.
Oh, yeah. My kid
It's
says
good.
mad. It's
I
got like
started
gore.
watching
And
it.
she
It's
kill him, motherfucker.
good. No,
Is it?
like if you like the Addams Family back in the
like
day,
it,
then
yeah.
you'll like it.
I used
You
to
know?
like it. I like the one where the uncle was getting played out by the
Was it
woman.
Chester?
Yeah.
She and they had that baby and he had blonde hair. Yeah, I
yeah.
remember that. I don't
Bald-headed
know.
uncle.
Yeah, but if you like, you'll like it. It's
Okay.
good. It's like definitely modern. twist to
Oh,
it, but it's
yeah.
good. I enjoy it.
Makes
I haven't
sense.
watched the whole thing just because I'll be trying to watch it at nighttime and I'll be tired as hell.
Yeah.
But I don't
Yeah,
watch
yeah.
like maybe 4 episodes. I'm like,
All right, I'm gonna check it out, man. That was a replay with TK, man.
Yeah.
Did you rate that movie?
It was
5.
Yeah,
Yeah, all right.
It was
That
five.
don't even sound like I'm gonna check that one out at
No,
all.
I wouldn't. If you ain't got
I'm gonna waste
kids,
my time on it. No,
Diamonds.
Diamonds in
Can we get into the
Right.
diamonds in the rough?
We can always uplifting us as a people, you know, celebrating our swag. Y'all know how I do.
Oh, God.
I'm going to highlight Xandra Cunningham, who started her own skincare line at 9 years old,
Nice.
called Xandra's Beauty. And she got a $500 little mini loan from her mom to start a skincare line to for basically us and helping improve our skin. So eventually she ended up turning that into a $500,000 business with
Nice.
over 40 products. And she has artesian soaps and oils and herbal hand soaps and everything. 10% of her proceeds always go to young girls' education. And she's always preaching to girls to be inspired and to go out and just do it. Don't make excuses for
Nice.
anything. And then I'm going to end it with a quote saying that if you can be the best, then why not try to be the best, by Garrett Morgan.
Hey,
Okay.
that's fine. I like that.
Hey, that was fire.
Shout out.
Hey, man,
That's fire.
that
I
was
like
a
that one.
wonderful episode.
You know what I'm saying?
New week, new teams. My name is Cashews,
It's your boy
It's
TK.
your girl
And
Diamonds.
it's your girl Tasty.
and we are.
Hip Hop Millennials Podcast.
Thank you.
All right.
Follow,
like,
TikTok,
subscribe.
Right, talk to us.
Talk
Check
to
out
us.
TrueKingsClothing.com. Come
That's
shop
who.
with your boy.
And y'all better follow us at.
Hip-hop_millennials on IG. And TikTok is Hip-Hop Millennials.
Hey,
Yes,
hit
and
that
follow me
follow
on
button,
IG
like,
at Cashews
times.
Music.
There we go.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out, shout out.
Right,
Hell
follow
yeah.
me on Instagram, Tasty.
There we go.
Hey, thank y'all for listening.
Thank you.
About this beach.